Okay, welcome back to the channel, friends. We've got a fun one today, mostly because it's a no cleanup, and secondly because we got a pretty sweet view. We're kind of on the northeast side of Lake Winnebago here in Wisconsin, so this is the tree on the docket for removal today. It's a short but fairly large canopied white oak. Beautiful specimen, honestly. But the reason for removal is he's putting in a new boathouse right here. And so they've excavated out down and around there and have compromised the root system of this tree. And he's actually going to be excavating out more of this hillside too. So unfortunately, it's time for this tree to go. We also have an ash tree to take out in the mix of this elm right here, and also we're going to prune a little limb off of that elm. When I was here last and looked, that dock wasn't in, of course. My plan was just to kind of dunk it into the water and drag it out, but now we're going to have to get cute and creative. Maybe once this elm limb is removed, we can pull it into the side here, but it's steep off of this side. So client is keeping all the material, and he actually wants all the brush piled up down here in this hole, and he's going to burn it all. And then he wants to keep all the wood for firewood, and we'll be bucking that up. So I do have the tractor with me today. We'll get that unloaded, and that'll just help us move this big wood around. I do have Tim coming to help me today, and his son, so they'll be kind of helping me on the ground. And I think I'll pretty much just have him be moving this brush down into the hole while I'm sending it down. Yeah, we can throw some big sends lakeside on this. Beautiful day. This is actually on the neighbor's property, but we do have access down through here. This is how they're getting the equipment, like the excavator, down to tear at the side of this hill for them. There's that. I mean, that's 10, 12 feet up there. Oak looks a lot taller from down here. But yeah, we've got this as a drop zone down in here. Railroad tie. Yeah, I got to finish up a job. But yesterday on the other side of the lake I was working, there's a huge cottonwood and willow tree that uprooted there. Big old root ball. So I got to stop there, and there were just a few tangly bits that hung up in a maple tree that I got to climb and get out. The plan here is to get all the brush in the hole, but keep as much of the wood on the top side as possible for the client. He wants to hang on to that. Some of these won't be practical to do that on, but man, did it ever hold on. It was bad. That one's a goner. Well, that's pretty much it for stuff we can send this way. Now everything else is going that way. So I just ran my line over this union. The old natural crotch redirect. Really have to keep your saw moving on this oak. It wants to hinge so much. This typically is a good thing, but mostly I'm just wanting it to snap in this case. Wanting to notch this one and get it to roll out of here. That's the plan anyway.
Nice shot.
Thanks. Okay, just got 3 more here. We'll send. This one hopefully I can get passed out into that hole. I think we will. Perfect. All right, calling my shot right in that hole there. Hoping to get that piece off.
Yeah.
All right, I think we're gonna call that good. I mean, obviously if this was a traditional style removal, I wouldn't be leaving all these stubs, but in this case, just wanted to get the brush down there where the client can burn it up, and we want to keep the wood on the top side of the hill. Obviously it's super steep here,
And I got a little fever thing.
Oh yeah, you guys know about the label fever? Little thing put on the ground? No, it's like a little thing.
All right. I think we're gonna call that a job. Tim and Brandon got this oak all bucked up for the client. We pruned up this elm, the ash is gone. We did have one extra branch we took, and I'm glad we did. It was kind of up over the neighbor's little deck there. She had some rot in it, as most old oaks do. Standing on the stump, there's the brush piles. Got it strewn out all over the place. Client's just going to burn that up down there. He'll pick through it. So I'm heading right over there, that side of the lake right now, I guess, to go take care of yesterday's job. I'll show you what happened there. That was a big storm damaged cottonwood. So we're going to load the tractor up and I'll head over there. That'll be it for Tim and Brandon. Always nice having help on the ground. Gorgeous day though. Alright, so here's this one. I actually did the work already. I was able to get up there with the pole saw and just pull it out of there. But we had a couple branches stuck up in this maple. I just yanked them out. But yeah, this was... I didn't film this job yesterday because it was on an hourly basis. But still got a willow. Check out the root ball here. It's pretty impressive. So this is the cottonwood. All this is on the neighbors. Cottonwood, this was an ash, and then the willow yet there, which is on the neighbors. So we were not contracted to clean that up for them. Wrecked the birch too a little bit. So yeah, like I said, I didn't take any video because I was doing hourly rate. But I do have a couple pictures I can inset here. Yeah, cottonwood came down. And actually, that was the willow that smushed the fence. There's still a limb of ash there. And then, yeah, only one little arb got wrecked. Actually, they fared. A piece of fence got smushed there. A little bit of a unique thing here is that my client was actually scheduled to close on the sale of the house the morning of after the storm damage took place. So she texted me at 5:30 that morning and said, hey, can you come clean this out? We're closing on our house. And I said, I can come out, but I'm not going to have it done by 11 o'clock that morning. So I was actually there during the close of basically the sale of this house. So I was actually able to meet the new homeowner here and gave them my information, and they actually have a couple more trees on other properties they own for me to look at. So kind of unique, sort of cool. Might have some new clients out of the deal. Made her back to the shop now. Everything went well today, at least by my standards. We did have a little bit of an add-on branch removal on that elm, and then I was able to finish up that job I was at yesterday. I was kind of dreading going there and doing that, but it actually worked pretty good. I just used my pole sticks there and yanked those 2 or 3 branches out, threw them in the trailer with the tractor. So yeah, that oak was clingy today, as it normally is, especially white oak. Stuff just hung on for dear life. And almost every one of the cuts that I was making, I didn't want that to happen. I just wanted them to snap off. So really had to stay in the cut on some of that stuff. But it worked out. We had just had that one nasty peel out, as you saw. So I learned from my mistake on that one. I guess that's going to do it for this video. I do appreciate you hanging out with me, and we will catch you all on the next one.